Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on CYSG, Cape Systems Group Incorporated. I do want to note that there's about 40 minutes left in the market day, so the market is still open. But nonetheless, I don't think the chart's going to make any drastic moves in this amount of time, so I feel pretty confident in terms of what it'll look like by the close. But I did want to make that comment just because no guarantees that this is the candle that it'll look like. Pretty confident, but who knows? It could all of a sudden shoot up. But at the time of this video, that's what the candle looks like, and I'm willing to bet at the close it'll look very similar to that too. So I've been getting a lot of questions on this, saying, "Hey, what's going on? What do you think's going to happen?" And I don't mean to state the obvious, but it's been pulling back both the short term, as you can see right here, and then also the medium term, seen by this longer pullback also. So what I want to do with this is mainly kind of go over the support levels that you still have, and then kind of resistance levels that you have above you that you would like to see the bulls push through, which would then represent kind of them flexing their muscles and showing some strength. But for the time being, really the only support level, if I pull this back a little bit, that we have is more of a support zone. If you look back here in previous history, back in August, we had a resistance level there at 0.001. Then once again it bounced off of 0.001, and then here is where 0.001 was broken, so this is the spot where it became resistance. These two spots here is where it was a resistance, but then this right here is where it became a support because this resistance was just shattered. And now we're starting to approach that area again, and this is going to be the top of our support zone. So I'm just going to bring this line down, turn this to green for support. And then the second area of our support zone, so I wanted to just extend that out so you could see where that came from. But the second area is going to be based off of this orange line here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. This is valued at 0007. I know that's kind of hard to see, but that's what that says there. And this will be the bottom of the support zone. So we have between 0007 to 0.001 as the next key area of support, and that's where you want to see hopefully the bulls step in and put a final end to this. For the time being, it's kind of in free fall mode until you get down into this area. No other supports till then, but thing right now it's at 0.0013, so you're not very far from it anyways. But to answer all those questions, this is and these are your next support areas. So I'm just doing a support zone to kind of, for argument's sake, and just to simplify it a little bit. So just think between 0.001 and 0007, that is your support zone right now. The other thing about these down days is if you look at volume, nothing huge and drastic. Sure, there's been a little up days, but the majority seem to have been very small. So it's not like a huge volume pullback or anything like that. If the company puts out some good news or something that can generate another day like this, I really like the possibilities of seeing this, head back upwards. But from looking at the chart, my guess would be not too much has come out from the company in terms of news. I could be wrong, but with the slow kind of downwards drift on not much volume, doesn't seem like the company, has been, releasing too many things public or anything like that. Now, in terms of resistances, the key thing right now is just to get above moving averages. You're now below your 10 and 50. 50 being another important one. So kind of priority number one is you want to see the price get back above this purple line here, currently valued at 0.0022. So that's where you want to see the price get above, and not only get above, you want to see it close above there a little bit too. That would represent some good signs of strength and show that the bulls still have some power kind of in their punch. And then after the 50, hopefully that would also imply you're getting above this 10-day, which is the red line, and that would be a good start to things. But for the time being, priority number one in terms of support is you want to hold this zone. Priority number one in terms of getting through resistances is getting above this 50-day simple moving average. So that's where it stands now. I don't want to get branched too far out just because we'll take one step at a time, and I'll keep the chart updated if any of these things happen. But really you don't want to see it drop below the support zone, because then you're going to be in another little miniature free fall, kind of like you were here when you drop below the 50-day simple moving average. So we'll see what the rest of this week brings and next week. But overall, hopefully it's getting close to a bottom, but only time will tell on that. If you do have any other questions on the chart, please let me know. And I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and subscribe to the newsletter, you will be sent a free ebook. And with your subscription, you'll get trade ideas, chart setups, educational pieces, everything from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, no strings attached. It's all free, and it's definitely worth checking out and giving a try. One more time, this was CYSG. Thanks for listening.